53 minutes after the hour. I really hope your Sunday's off to a great start. I'm Anna Koyman. He was one of the biggest jewel robbers in the country, but after years in federal prison, Larry Lawton made it his life's mission to mentor youth about the realities of crime. And now the ex-con is being recognized for turning his life around, becoming an honorary member of the Lake St. Louis Police Department. Larry, who chronicled this journey in the book Gangster Redemption, joins us along with the Lake St. Louis Police Chief, Michael Force. Good morning, guys. Thanks for being with us here on Fox and Friends.
Good morning, Anna.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Well, Larry, I'll go to you first because, sometimes criminals, when they're locked up, they're just ready to get out and start, committing crimes again. Over the 11 years that you're in a federal prison, what clicked with you and said, you know what, I'm going to make a difference in this world?
Well, in prison, you see too many young people coming to prisons, and the system doesn't help them. And when you get out, you have to feel that you can make a difference in this world. It's not about money in this world. It really isn't. And I think Chief Force in his book, Lightbringer, bring that to light as well.
I guess you've got a lot of great stories to tell. $15 million, unbelievable. And to turn it around and make a difference, this is fantastic. And Police Chief, I want to talk to you for a second. I mean, Larry's doing all kinds of bad things, and now he's turned his life around. What do you think about all this, and what type of message is he sending to the kids that you're so impressed with?
Well, I think it's very important, Anna, that we realize that everyone makes mistakes. Larry's done a great job of turning that around and really doing a complete 360. To go from making bad decisions to helping others make good decisions, that's really a message that we want to send to our youth and hopefully make a difference in their lives.
And it's called the Reality Check program. Larry, tell me a little bit about what it is that you mentioned to the kids that is really clicking with them.
Well, it's really a credibility issue. The program is built into 4 parts. It's what prison is really like, my life, what you're going to lose, your family, your kids, and how to avoid and dissolve bad associations. But the real partnership here with Police Chief Mike Force in Lake St. Louis is breaking down that us against them mentality a lot of society has with law enforcement. If an ex-con like myself, pretty bad guy, can turn it around and be recognized, and not only be recognized, continue to help Lake St. Louis and police departments all over the country to do the right thing. I think that's important.
Chief Force, how important is it to reach kids when they're young before they start committing crimes, and are you hoping that maybe other ex-cons will do the same thing?
Well, far too often, Anna, we see, we see young people enter the criminal justice system, and that just kind of churns away. They're in, they're out of it, back in it, back out of it. If they can get that message early on and realize, and what Mr. Lawton brings to this is true credibility. I can sit there and tell a kid how bad prison's going to be till I'm blue in the face. But when Mr. Lawton tells them, he's been there, he knows that,
right.
He brings an awful lot of credibility.
And I imagine at all the assemblies, it's great for the kids to see the two of you working together as well. Michael and Larry, thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for having us, Anna.